Do you believe your overthinking is due to an overactive brain, something you simply have no control over? I've discovered this usually isn't the case. After helping hundreds of clients with overthinking and seeing many of the same patterns repeat over and over, I've noticed two major mental patterns causing much of the overthinking. And by the end of this video, I'll let you know what they are and how to begin retraining them. You see, you don't slow overthinking by forcing yourself not to think. That rarely works, because overthinking is often a habit, a trained way of thinking, ingrained in your mind over years of practice. Eventually, these thoughts become your autopilot, and they aren't serving you well. The good news is, mental pathways can be retrained. The first mental pattern that may be creating much of your overthinking is predicting negative futures. I'd like you to check in with yourself and see if this applies. When you think about future situations, where does your mind naturally go? Does it see success or failure? Acceptance or rejection? Things going well or things going badly? If your mind naturally leans towards negatives, good news, you have room for improvement. Because retraining your mind to expect positive outcomes can dramatically reduce overthinking. Let me give you an example. Imagine your boss says, "I'd like to see you in my office Friday at 11. If you automatically predict negative futures, your thoughts may immediately become, "Oh no, am I getting fired? What did I do wrong?" You may think about it constantly, day and night, losing sleep, repeating thoughts over and over until Friday finally arrives. Now imagine a different mindset. Imagine expecting life to work out for you. In that case, you would simply say, "I'm not sure what the boss wants, but I'm sure it'll be something good." And your thoughts stop there. Can you see the night and day difference between those ways of thinking? One pattern creates endless thinking. The other creates very limited thinking and inner peace. I can tell you from experience as someone who used to overthink constantly, if you retrain your mind to expect positive outcomes, life becomes much more effortless. If this pattern feels familiar, I'd like you to try something. Imagine your mind as an inner child trying its best to protect you. Right now it believes forecasting everything that could go wrong keeps you safe. But most things in life actually work out much better than we expect. So when you catch yourself predicting negatives, gently redirect that child. Sort of mentor it. Tell it, "Thank you for trying to protect me, but I'd like us to start expecting positive outcomes. Let's begin visualizing things going well. Let's start tuning into the future we really want for ourselves." Really focus on getting yourself to visualize the positive outcome you want in place of the negative outcome you were just visualizing. You will likely have to remind it repeatedly at first, but eventually your mind starts changing itself. And over time, those old pathways begin changing. It's important to note that it isn't enough to simply stop negative thoughts. You have to guide them somewhere new. Create a new pathway for your mind to take. A pathway towards positive expectations. The second major pattern is trying to control things you simply have no control over. And I think you can immediately see how exhausting this could become. You have no control, but your mind feels like you must control it. You may feel that if you think hard enough, worry hard enough, or fear strongly enough, somehow the outcome will change. Now, you're likely a logical person, so use your logic. Does it make sense to try controlling something you have no control over? Probably not. So when you catch yourself overthinking, ask, "Can I actually control this?" If the answer is no, practice letting go. If you have some control, do what you can. Take whatever action is available to you. But after that, let go of what's no longer yours to carry. Because constant worry about parts you can't control doesn't strengthen you. It wears you down. And if an opportunity eventually appears where you can create change, you want to be in the best condition possible to respond. clear-minded, strong, present, not mentally exhausted. If you continue to struggle to let go of control, this next concept might be helpful for you. There is one form of control you always have. That's your positive mindset. Staying focused on expecting positive outcomes. Staying focused on visualizing things improving. And having faith that life may be working things out in positive ways you can't yet see. Overthinking isn't simply thinking too much. It's often repeated patterns running on autopilot. And patterns can be retrained. Simple change comes from practice. Start practicing noticing negative thought patterns you no longer want. Start retraining them down that new positive path. And your overthinking will be replaced with stilled thoughts and inner peace. I wish you success. Thank you for watching. Take care.